Have you ever felt that subtle chill down your spine, that feeling that everything someone says to you isn't sincere? Today we're going to delve into the depths of human relationships, exploring how envy hides behind harmless words. You will discover how to recognize those who are in the shadows and who do not sincerely rejoice in your successes. Envy is one of the most complex and penetrating emotions of the human psyche, deeply rooted in the history of humanity since its origins. This feeling, complex and often subtle, insinuates itself under the mask of complacent smiles or compliments which, on closer inspection, reveal subtle dark points. This doesn't just scratch the surface of casual relationships. Envy has the power to infiltrate and corrode the foundations of the closest friendships, professional collaborations, and family bonds. Of a nature as elusive as it is harmful, envy transforms daily interactions into a veritable minefield. Small gestures or words, seemingly harmless, can hide doubts and insecurities, generating a climate of suspicion and discontent. Relationships, even strong ones, can be put to the test when this emotional poison begins to circulate, creating an environment full of tension and misunderstanding. In a professional context, for example, a personal achievement can become the catalyst for feelings of envy among colleagues, who perhaps perceive this achievement as a reflection of their own inadequacies, rather than as a source of inspiration. In family relationships, envy can arise from continuous comparisons, fueled by perceptions of favoritism or by balances of affection and attention deemed unfair. In friendships, however, it can manifest when an imbalance, real or perceived, in areas such as personal success, financial stability, or romantic relationships, begins to erode the authenticity of the relationship. This turbulent emotional current can lead to a series of negative consequences, ranging from misunderstandings to emotional detachment, up to the permanent severance of ties. Recognizing envy and understanding its manifestations is crucial not only to preserving the integrity of our most cherished relationships, but also to fostering an environment of mutual support and authentic appreciation. Today, we will explore together the subtle signs and seemingly harmless phrases that can reveal the presence of envy in the people around us. From comments that sound like compliments but hide hints of poison, to criticism disguised as caring advice, I'll guide you through the nuances of the most difficult and least obvious emotion in our interactions. 1. Disguised criticism. Congratulations on your success, but how much of what you accomplished was really down to luck? This sentence, phrased in a seemingly innocuous way, opens with recognition of your achievements. However, the tone quickly changes, ending with a question that subtly insinuates doubt. This doubt is not random but is strategically placed to question the validity and legitimacy of your success. This is a form of veiled criticism, a clever mix of praise and censorship, which aims to sow insecurity. The intention behind this phrase is twofold. On the one hand, it attempts to diminish the value of your skills and hard work, and on the other hand, it proposes the idea that your success is less the result of objective merits than of objective merits, a matter of happy circumstances. This type of comment can be particularly destabilizing because, beneath the surface of a compliment, it hides criticism that can undermine your self-esteem and alter others' perceptions of your abilities. 2. False modesty. I just don't understand how you can be so sure of yourself. This phrase, seemingly expressed with astonishment or admiration, actually serves to subtly insinuate doubt about the foundations of your self-esteem. The remark may seem harmless or even flattering, but it hides a more insidious intention: to call into question the validity and appropriateness of your personal security. It is thus suggested that your self-confidence may not only be unfounded, but also overemphasized, almost as if you have no real reason to feel so confident. This type of comment can potentially erode your self-perception, sparking reflection and doubt about whether your self-assessment is accurate or exaggerated. False modesty, therefore, not only subtly undermines your image in the eyes of others, but can also cause you to question the legitimacy of your abilities and achievements, thereby introducing unnecessary insecurity into your daily interactions. 3. Insidious doubts. Do you really have to be good at always finding the best solution? Or maybe it's just luck. This sentence, formulated as a compliment, subtly masks a venomous criticism. Apparently expressed to praise problem-solving ability, the final addition, or maybe it's just luck, turns praise into seeds of doubt about the authenticity of your abilities. This type of statement mixes admiration and envy, implying that your accomplishments may not come from skill or intelligence, but rather from chance or favorable circumstances. This insinuation is intended to downplay your successes, suggesting that they are not the result of real merit, but rather some sort of chance coincidence. Not only can this observation cause you and others to question the legitimacy of your skills, but it can also erode the trust others place in you, thereby undermining your reputation and sense of personal fulfillment. 4. Minimize decisions. Are you sure you have considered all aspects? This sentence, presented as a simple question of clarification or concern, in reality hides a more subtle intention. While this may seem like a caring gesture, its real purpose is to question your ability to make decisions. The implication here is not so much to offer decision-making assistance, but rather to raise doubts about the completeness and correctness of your reasoning. By raising the question of whether everything has been considered, it implies that there may be significant gaps in your analysis, suggesting that your judgment may be insufficient or superficial. This tactic can cause self-doubt, forcing you to reevaluate your decisions even when it is not necessary, and can undermine others' confidence in your leadership or wisdom. Overall, these issues, although disguised as concerns, are powerful tools used to erode authority and self-esteem, influencing perceptions of competence and trustworthiness on both a personal and professional level. 5. Poisonous compliments. Would you be so kind as to give me some advice? After all, you always seem to know everything. This expression, superficially courteous and asking for help, actually functions as a double-edged sword. While asking for advice may seem like an acknowledgement of your expertise and knowledge, adding "you always seem to know everything" introduces a subtle accusation of presumption. This backhanded compliment suggests that although you possess extensive knowledge, you may also have an excessively high view of yourself, a perception that might not be well received by others. This elaborate wording is designed to sow doubt, not only in the listener's mind, but also in the minds of others present, regarding your humility and your ability to be truly objective and realistic in your assessments. Additionally, it can make your self-esteem and confidence seem excessive or not entirely justified. By using a compliment that turns into criticism, the other person may appear friendly and respectful when in reality, they are subtly questioning your character and credibility, potentially influencing others' perceptions of you. This type of interaction not only sows doubt about your behavior and personality, but can also create an atmosphere of tension and distrust towards you. 6. Desire for success. Oh, of course, you're always so lucky. Everything always falls from the sky, don't you? This expression, full of veiled irony, is a classic example of how envy of others' success can manifest itself through comments that seem flippant or joking. This phrase not only belittles your efforts, but also reduces your success to a simple matter of luck, completely ignoring the hard work, dedication, and skills you put in to achieve your goals. With this observation, the broadcaster is attempting to delegitimize your achievements by suggesting that they do not arise from real merit, but rather from fortuitous circumstances or some kind of favorable destiny that requires no real skill or effort. This type of comment can have a double effect. On the one hand, it could cause you to question the value of your achievements, and on the other hand, it could influence the perception that others have of your success, pushing them to see your achievements not as the fruit of his own merits, but as the result of simple luck. The way these words are expressed, often with a laugh or lighthearted tone, masks their true intention, making them seemingly harmless but deeply harmful. This subtleties the envy and makes it more difficult to counter, because it can easily be mistaken for a friendly joke, when in reality it hides a much more bitter and harmful feeling. In this journey through the shadows of envy, it is essential to not only recognize these signs, but also to learn to manage them with wisdom and maturity. Stay calm, don't react impulsively. Remember that these phrases often stem from other people's personal insecurities, rather than any real flaws in your behavior. Shining a light on these hidden behaviors will not only help you navigate your relationships with more confidence, but will free you from that invisible burden of unspoken envy. Because knowing is the first step to freeing yourself and experiencing more authentic and sincere relationships. If this journey into the dark recesses of human relationships has enlightened you, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss future revelations, and share this video with those who might find it just as revealing.